What a cool version of the song.
And I won't ask again.
So cool. Kia ora and welcome. My name is ZoeStibi and I am your vocal coach for today. In today's vocal analysis, we're taking a look at some Taylor Swift. Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? Carole King's amazing. Taylor Swift's amazing. Let's see what she's up to with her vocal technique. Oh, before I get there, if you are looking to improve your vocal technique and you really want to start singing lessons, check out the link in the description below because my online singing school, the Vocal Academy, is accepting new students for one-to-one lessons. We would love to see you there. Anyway, back to Taylor Swift. What a cool version of the song. I didn't realize that she was going to change it into her own. Will you still love me? So we're on the B. Always the 4. It's not the 4. It's the B3, which is the B below middle C. Da, 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 so sweetly. So we're on the G sharp. So sweetly. So you don't necessarily want to sing this entire first part of the song in your chest voice, but this is a really great place to start. You can hear just a slight amount of air. That's in the chest voice with the vocal folds just open ever so slightly at the back where they only open and close from the back. So let's just go watch that again. So cool. Oh, this is so fantastic. You can see every single move that she's doing, every breath you take, every move you make. Anyway, songs always trigger other songs in my head. Yes, it is a journey to get through to the thought that I'm trying to get through to. So we've got all of these lovely choreographed moves. They're so important when we are looking to do some form of movement that we think about it in advance. We plan it, we choreograph it, we film it, we look, does it look weird? Does it not look weird? And then we make adjustments. Don't think that Taylor Swift is just doing this from fresh air. Although she is a very highly trained and very highly experienced singer, but I guarantee she would have practiced all these moves beforehand. Let's just go back. So I like the line down, love is in your eyes. I know the song, but when you like kind of distantly know a song, not really knowing it. So we've got then again this very chest voicey sound, unite, and she's using that just that little bit of her accent. Light is in your eyes. That's the beauty of her American accent. I know that not all American accents are created equal, but the beauty of her American accent, all love is in your eyes. That is really helping us to stay in that same kind of focused position with the tone rather than opening a love is in your stabilize that with that tongue movement actually helps us to stabilize that sound a little bit. It can hinder it if you do too much of an R as well. You know, it's really about getting individual feedback on those things, because I might say that about Taylor's accent, but you might be from a different part of America where you have an even stronger R, or you might be from a different part of the world where you sing an English accent with a really strong American accent. So getting that one-to-one feedback is so important, and that's what you're going to get inside my online singing school, the Vocal Academy. So you can check out the link in the description below. So included in the membership are 2 one-to-one singing lessons every single month, so that you know exactly what you should be working on. Okay, so again, the second verse there, sounding very similar. Will you still love me tomorrow? That thicker vocal fold sounds slightly lower in the range. You know, well, it's not lower in the range. It is. We're on that B3, which is low in the female voice register. So we don't want to be pushing air. We want to be making sure that we're keeping the volume relatively low. I actually wondered to myself, like, what does Carole King think of people like changing her songs around to, like, obviously this is the Taylor Swift version of this song. It doesn't sound like this in the original version. So we do know that Taylor has a very large vocal range. So, you know, this is relatively safe for Taylor, actually, because she's, you know, usually in her choruses, she's like jumping up there. You know, she actually, I can't say what is usual. Every single album of hers is like quite different in the way that she sort of reinvented her sound. But, you know, you can really hear tomorrow. I really feel like her sound, like that sort of, that brighter chest voice sound that I really feel like she's trying to create there would have probably been better, like maybe 1 or 2 semitones higher than this. But obviously she doesn't get to decide necessarily these things. I don't know how many decisions she made in this song. But the melody does kind of follow the same sort of line, and it doesn't really jump up like we're used to hearing. You can see these large, wide gestures. Let's just go back on that. So when the night meets the morning sun, actually pull the arm down. Now that we do know this is not high for Taylor Swift, so she's not going to have any problem with that sound, but actually that movement downwards is actually a really great way to stabilize the sound, especially when we're going higher. We got G sharp, F sharp. So for some people, this actually might be really the top part of their chest voice register. In that case, this would be a really, really cool song for you to work on, actually, because you're not really looking to go up too high. You want to stay in a really stable part of the vocal range, and you do need to know, though, how you can access that sound. So check out my freebie in the description below. It is a 3-day Find Your Chest Voice challenge where I take you through step by step how you can really find stability in the lower part of your vocal range. You need to try this exercise. It's what I do with all my students in our very first lesson. So you can get it for free down below.
Needs the morning sun. I'd like to know that your love is love I can't be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me?
Oh, I really love the song. I love Carole King. It's so fantastic. So we've got lots of, movement here in a song that's actually relatively simple. Carole King's a fabulous pianist. She usually, sits at the piano, and it's sort of, there's a lot less movement that she can make with that, obviously, because you're like either this way looking at the audience with the microphone, or you're looking straight ahead. So I am really liking that Taylor's making it into her own version of the song. She doesn't really need to do all these facial expressions. I honestly believe she could probably sing the song while brushing her teeth. It's that easy in terms of the melody for her, but that's not the point, because some of the most difficult songs to sing are the easy ones, because we don't have so many frills around with the melody. It makes us focus more on the storytelling of the song, which is always way harder than just singing a whole bunch of really difficult notes.
And I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me? Will you? Will you still love me? Will you still love me tomorrow?
Oh my goodness me. Just so lovely. So incredible. And I mean, I just answered my own question there, right? Because we just saw that someone like Carole King is just so open, and you can just imagine that she just loves seeing these young women. It was odd for someone like Carole to come out at that time and sing her own songs that she was writing. She was supposed to be in the back and let all the men come to the front. So, it must be so nice. She really paved the way for so many female artists, and I absolutely love to see that. So I can only imagine that she just loves to see someone like Taylor up on stage, even taking it the next step of really breaking boundaries. Oh, absolutely love it. If you loved this performance, then hit that subscribe button. I would honestly really like to see you around here more often so that we can geek out about vocal technique. It does help me hugely to grow my channel and help more people like yourself for free with their vocal technique. Bunch of freebies are down in the description, and if you want to check out something similar, I haven't looked at Carole King before, so I'm gonna have a think and put something similar for you to watch right here. Have an awesome rest of the day, and just remember, anyone can learn to sing. You just have to have the tools to learn how to do it. And that's why it was so important for me, especially at the Vocal Academy, that I add in one-to-one singing lessons, group practice sessions where you get to sing and get feedback from your trainer, as well as masterclasses, which are another opportunity. There were hours and hours of opportunity for you to get personalized feedback on your singing. It's not just a random online course. It's not just searching on YouTube. It's not just, me sitting there 5 years ago recording a whole bunch of things I think you need. It's literally hearing you now and responding to you. You go away and practice it, and then you come back again the next week. So check out the link in the description below for how you can sign up for the Vocal Academy. Mwah! Just remember, you're amazing. Anyone can learn to sing. I'm here to show you how to do it.